Grand Rising once again, back with another video from WTEV Inc. Corp. Upcoming company on the rise pretty soon. Gonna start putting out some apparel pretty soon, some shirts, some hats. Need you guys to represent my little company once I get it off the ground, and I'm gonna have some nice designs coming, so you'll see me with the hat, matching shirt, and I have some more information on how you guys can get my apparel if you want to. But it would be nice to invest in black owned businesses, for trying to build a black Wall Street, man. Trying to build a black Wall Street. Trying to do to business what Master P did to music, But anyway, I'm gonna talk about a topic of book reading. Book reading is very important. I've been noticing that since I've been reading books that my speech is still a little, it could be better, but I'm working on that. And still got a little camera shyness. I see that in me. But like I say, I'm gonna get through it all. Everything is repetitious. When you're constantly doing something over and over and over again, is how you perfect it. So that's what I'm doing. I want to perfect my vocabulary, and I want to perfect me being on camera to where I won't be nervous when I'm on camera. Yes, but book reading. I gotta stress this, book reading. So currently I'm reading a book right now called Butter and Guns. Pretty good book. I've said in my previous videos that I have a bunch of Warren Buffett books and books on investing. I have books on commodities, how to be a millionaire, the millionaire mindset. Most of all my damn books is about money. But it's about the way you look at money and the way you perceive money and how to use money as a tool. So I think we all should focus on reading. I do my most reading when I first wake up early in the morning. Sometimes I wake up at 5 or 6, and I try to read. This morning, I actually read for an hour, so I got a whole hour of reading, and I was very happy. Normally, I'll be 30 minutes, 45 minutes, but I do this every day. So reading and become my routine, like the gym. So I read every single day. Sometimes I might miss a day, but I don't miss more than 1 day. 2 days, no. At least, but sometimes I miss a day because I'll be exhausted and be like, man, I don't want to read nothing today. So, or I might be a little irritated from an incident that might have happened. Could have been at work or whatever, and it throws me off, and I don't want to read. So, but I do try to get my reading in, and it's very important that you guys and you girls focus on your reading. Please, man, focus on your reading. Very important that you read. It's reading is fundamental. Shout out to Eddie Griffin. I heard him phrase that one time in one of his stand-ups. It's fundamental. It's like a brain food, and it actually makes you smarter. It makes you have better understanding about a lot of things that's going on as well, because they say the best place to hide something from somebody is in a book. And we don't do a lot of reading. I'm not gonna say all of us, but I know the majority of us don't read nothing. But we'll read an Instagram post right now, or a Facebook post, or a TikTok or whatever. We'll read that, right? Right now we'll read that with no hesitation. Or a big long paragraph of something that had nothing to do with nothing. Like I say, get you a couple of books, man. Start reading on stuff but don't read no anything. Get you some books on stuff that you're not knowledgeable about. Like right now, give me 1 second. I'm about to show you guys this book I have. Right now, I have this book. Sorry for the glare. Louisiana Legal Advisor. And This book it's a book that every resident of Louisiana needs to own. That's what it has as a topic. Baton Rouge Morning Advocate. Your Louisiana legal advisor is you need to know certain topics, right? Okay, part 1 is called marriage, getting married, the community property regime, the marriage contract, termination of the community, division of the community, separation and divorce, separation, reconsolidation, divorce, alimony, being a parent, custody and child support, rights and duties, adoption, emancipation. Part 2 is your property, buying your home, the purchase agreement, title options and insurance, the closing, liability following the sale, landlord and tenants, the lease, being a landlord, eviction, tenants' rights, estate planning. This book has the works. I'm not even going to go into all these topics that this book has, but you really want to get your hands on this book. Louisiana Legal Advisor. I bought this book for like 50 cents at the Goodwill, to be honest. So, very good read. A lot of information here. So, I'm currently reading it right now on a lot of stuff that I'm learning. And what I just said was that I didn't even know that they had this many topics in this book, because I was on looking for certain topics that was relating to me, but a lot of this stuff relates to a lot of stuff that I don't even know about. So I'm going to read this book, and as soon as I get the information, I'm going to share with you guys about what I learned by reading this book. So, like I said again, the best way to hide something from somebody is in a book, because we're not going to read no book, excuse me. So focus on your reading. Like me, I do a lot of sitting on my job waiting for my clients, so I might sit for an hour and a half. So at one time I used to be on social media scrolling on my phone, just scrolling hours until my client comes. So then all of a sudden I was like, scrolling is not getting you nowhere. It's not getting you nowhere, scrolling. So you need to be focused on, you need to work it on something. So either pick up a book and read something, or looking at some stocks on my phone, but it's something that's productive now. I'm not wasting time no more. Or I'm shooting a YouTube video talking to my fans and my upcoming fan base. So I'm going to be doing something productive, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm going to kick a day or two back a little bit, scale back a little bit 1 or 2 days. I'm not going to, because if you can exhaust yourself too, to where you're not going to want to do anything. And I don't want to do that. But yes, focus on your reading, man. Like, start getting you some books, some information books, man. Like, if you like real estate, get you some real estate books. You want to learn about real estate. Stock investing, get you some books on stock investing. Warren Buffett is the number one, man. I'm telling you, Warren Buffett for stock investing. Or you might want to get a book on how to buy a car, or about a book on how to do your taxes, tax laws. Or you might want to get a book on credit. I'm just saying, like, it's so much information out there that's hidden in books that we don't know about, that we should know about. That's why I say, if you got time, guys, I mean, like I say, you don't have to kill your day on trying to read 1 million books. Like, 30 to 45 minutes every day. Just try it. Just try it. And I guarantee you're going to be hooked. And once you continuously start reading, watch how your mindset change, and watch how stronger and smarter you're going to feel and be, and conversation wise too. So that's why I can't emphasize this enough. Start reading. Pick that book up and start reading. Cut that social media off, man, all the time. Take a break from it. Withdraw from it. Pull away from it. Put that phone down sometimes too, man, because I mean, even in my last video, I spoke about distractions. The cell phone is the number one distraction. I see people driving in their car. I hate to get off subject. I see people driving in their car and their face be buried in their phone. I'm like, nah, you're not in a Tesla, so your car can't be driving itself. So, I mean, I've seen people just running back at somebody just by looking at their phone and not focusing on nothing in front of them. I've seen that also. So, put the phone down, especially when you're driving, man. Especially, I just don't understand that. People be on the interstate with their phone in their hand trying to drive, and you driving 10 miles an hour. People about to run it back at you, and you so concerning, like whatever on that phone could wait until you stop. And I see some of y'all be at the red light, face be buried in the phone, and the light didn't turn green, and y'all ain't move. People behind you blowing their horn, and you get mad because they're blowing their horn. Well, you should have been paying attention. The light's green. The light's green. So cell phones is a major distraction as well. So remember what I said though, guys and girls. Start reading. Focus on your vocabulary. I think the next stuff I'm gonna start working on besides reading is mathematics, and might start focusing on my writing as well. Stuff like that. Mathematics, my writing, and reading. Yeah. Start focusing on that kind of stuff too, man. It's like that stuff that you really use in the world. You really use that stuff in the world. But writing is kind of becoming obsolete, like, because now you got the keyboards and text, and all that's replacing regular writing. Now you can send an email to somebody. Now you don't have to. There's hardly no paper exchange like talking about anymore. Everything is turning into electronic, like money. So, but that's my take on it, guy. I mean, I was sharing some information with you guys as far as what I'm reading, what I'm currently reading, and if you want to get some information on stuff that you might be going through, stuff that you're thinking about getting into, trying to avoid a problem, or trying to fix a problem, certain books can help you. So, you guys have a great morning. I'll talk to you soon.